Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today's beer comes from Starr here of Brewery. The guys there sent me this in the last beer mail package, and this is their Festie. And it's part of their heavy rotation series. They sent me these little, I call them a little placemat, but they're little information sheets here that they actually laminated and has all the information about the beer. Guys, I had this beer many moons ago. I don't drink a lot of Oktoberfest or lagers anymore. They're a little bit lacking on taste to me, so I'm an ale kind of guy now, or something that has a little more taste to it now. This would be a great transitional beer for a macro lager drinker to get into something with some quality ingredients and have a little more taste to it. Craft beer drinkers a lot of times want a little more taste if they've been drinking craft beers for a while. Not to say there aren't a ton of people that love these Oktoberfest beers. They just seem a little lacking in taste to me, and a lot of times because it's a low ABV beer, it's a session beer. So, well, let's get on with this one. The malt they say here is Pilsner and Munich. The hops are Hallertau. That is your European hop, more herbal, floral, earthy flavor than any kind of American style hop where you're going to have all that citrusy, grapefruit, pineapple, pine. 4.8% alcohol on this. Untapped has it at 12 IBUs. And their food pairings, and they've got that on here too. Bratwurst, cheese is their beer cheese and dip, and dessert is apple strudel. So, from what I'm reading, they must have not brewed this one for a while, and they've brought it back because Beer Advocate's got it listed as retired. Well, Beer Advocate, you can update your thing. It's back. It's no longer retired. And it's got the same alcohol profile that they had listed for the other ones, so they probably haven't changed very much on it. Their description says smooth and malty with clean finish. This is our tribute to the German tradition of Marzen lagers. So, basically that's all we need to talk about. Let me step over here, and Beer Advocate's calling it American Amber Red Lager. It's more of a European style lager to me, guys. So let's see what it's about. Let's get the top off this bad boy. See what we got. Like I said, I don't drink or buy a lot of these beers, but when people or breweries send them to me, I'll review them. Alright guys, cuisine, it says Latin American beef, poultry. I'm thinking more of a German style food dishes. Glassware, pint Becker 9-tumbler Pilsner glass. This is my Pilsner glass, and not recommended for extended cellaring. As far as a date on this one, it says it was packaged on July 31st of 17. And today is the 13th of August. So, only a couple weeks old, so fairly fresh. This is meant for the fall season, and we're a little ahead of the game right now, being starting the second week of August here. So, but they sent it to me, and I wanted to go ahead and get it reviewed, so this is what we're doing. It is a nice darker amber color. It's not that light golden amber color. Didn't pour much of a head. Let's get a nose to it. A lot of bubbles streaming up though. And to me, I'm getting a little bit of that nice caramelly malt, but it is a little bit on the grassy, grainy side, guys. A little bit of crackery, biscuity malt. but it smells like a lager, guys. It does. I'm not gonna lie to you. No alcohol on the nose. Probably not gonna have any on the taste at 4.8%. Nice session lager, a nice fall session lager, if you will. Well, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody up at Starr Hill. A very tasty Marzen. Very nice Oktoberfest beer. Very light, easy drinking. If you're a lager fan, you're probably going to like that. It's got that taste that you're accustomed to, the grassy, grainy hay. That's what I call it. And I don't say that to be derogatory. That's basically what those tastes come from. In the Buzz, Miller's, Coors, or whatever, the lagers. That's what I get, what most people get, the grassy graininess of the beer. But being an Oktoberfest, they've used a little bit darker malt to have that deeper amber color. But it's just something that my palate has gone beyond. Not to say that I don't enjoy it. It just doesn't have enough taste for me. It doesn't have enough hop presence. It's just not my cup of tea. But it is a nice, well-made beer. So if you're trying to get into something like this off the macros, or just really like the Oktoberfest, there are people who just can't wait till the Oktoberfest season. Even though they drink bigger beers during the year, they like these lighter, easier drinking beers, which are seasonal. So, well, let me let her have a sip, 2 or 3, and sip on it for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. It's a nice beer, guys. It is. But I'm not going to lie to you. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my style of beer. I don't buy a lot of lagers. Don't drink a lot of lagers. But when the breweries and people send them to me, I review them. But I'll be straight up honest with you, it's not my cup of tea. Good transitional beer to get you off of macro as far as I'm concerned. Other than that, it's got a nice caramelly, easy drinking beer. A little bit of grass, a little bit of grain, a little bit of toffee. Basically, that's what I'm getting, guys. Very easy drinking session lager. So, something that's made with quality ingredients, so I will say that. No rice or corn or any of that kind of crap in there. And guys, I'm gonna grade this according to what I think it is and not what everybody else thinks it is. I do think it's a nice B beer. And that's what I'm going to give it, 85 right down the middle. There are people that they give it a lesser grade than that. I think it's a nice B beer, so I'm going to give it the 85. Like I said, it is what it says it is. It's a nice, tasty Oktoberfest beer, low ABV at 4.8%. So let's run over to Beer Advocate, even though they're listing this as a retired beer, and it's not. This their new heavy rotation series. So this is their their Oktoberfest lager. Beer Advocate has it listed at 75. I think it's a little better than that. But you got to realize these guys that do these reviews on there and other places, and even me, this is not something that I would buy. But it's not a bad beer. Just because it doesn't blow my hair back and my socks off doesn't make it a bad beer. It's just not my cup of tea. So there are, like I said, there are people that absolutely love these beers. And I don't think I should degrade it to a 4 or a 5 because it's not something that I like. It's a well-made beer. It's not bad or off flavors or affected or anything like that. So it's a great effort from the guys at Starr Hill to produce something that a lot of people love, this style of beer. So final check-in over to Untapped. They have it at 3.22. Same story. A lot of people that buy this style of beers and do reviews or do reviews and don't buy this style of beer often like I do, they don't give a good grade. So there's nothing bad about the beer. it's a good beer, and a lot of people love these beers. Great beers to get you into craft beer, as far as I'm concerned. So, if you've had the new edition of the Festie, let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.